Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Clover, and in today's video we are going to be doing our first season of the Cookie Run Kingdom pageant. That's kind of what I'm calling this. We're basically putting I've just put like some random Cookie Run characters from our tier list into the drag race simulator, and we're going to have them compete against each other to see like who's kind of the cutest cookie out of this little bunch and who's really like the diva when it comes to the cookies. So let's kind of start this episode. You'll get to know the cast. I wanted to keep it like a little bit of a secret. So here's the cast for the design challenge. So they're going into their first episode, and you can see here's our cast. So we have Coogan Amon Cookie, Black Pearl Cookie, Eternal Sugar Cookie, Princess Cookie, Wedding Cake Cookie, Blackberry Cookie, Frilled Jellyfish Cookie, Sea Fairy Cookie, Mozzarella Cookie, Shining Glitter Cookie, White Lily Cookie, and finally Strawberry Cookie. I tried to add like a few cookies of like different rarities as well, because like maybe we'll have like a little all stars in the future. Who knows? Depending on if you guys like this kind of like format of video. I like love watching these kinds of videos for some reason. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the season. I'm not like doing anything with these relationships. We're just gonna go right into it. So in today's mini challenge, the queens will do a quick look about a partner. Black Pearl Cookie won the mini challenge and they will get a huge advantage for the maxi challenge. I think it's gonna be a design challenge. I think we already saw that. The queens will do outfits with bags. Shining Glitter Cookie, Wedding Cake Cookie, Frilled Jellyfish Cookie, Black Pearl Cookie, Slade. Sea Fairy Cookie, which like makes sense for Wedding Cake Cookie. Isn't she a wedding cake? Isn't she a wedding dress maker? Or is that the other one? Like her partner? And then we have Sea Fairy Cookie, Princess Cookie, Kuganamon Cookie, Strawberry Cookie, Mozzarella Cookie, White Lily Cookie. They all did great, okay, in the outfit challenge. And then we had Blackberry Cookie and Eternal Sugar Cookie just doing good. I don't really see Eternal Sugar Cookie as like a girl with a whole lot of talent herself. She's more of like I would see her asking one of the other girls to kind of make her dress for her, and that's kind of the setup that it would be. So let's proceed and see what's happening. Okay, so based on tonight's performance, Wedding Cake Cookie, Black Pearl Cookie, Shining Glitter Cookie, Blackberry Cookie, Grilled Jellyfish Cookie, Eternal Sugar Cookie, you're the tops and the bottoms of the week. And then Mozzarella, White Lily, Sea Fairy, Strawberry, Kuganamon, and Princess Cookie are all safe. Oh my god, this feels very canon. Wedding Cake Cookie is the winner of the design challenge, which makes a lot of sense. And Shining Glitter Cookie, Frilled Jellyfish, Black Pearl are all safe this week. So it seems that Black Pearl Cookie and Eternal Sugar Cookie, I'm sorry, but you two are up for elimination. The gag is Eternal Sugar Cookie being in the bottom on her first episode. Her first episode and she's in the bottom? The lip sync song is Seven Wonders by Fleetwood Mac, and Eternal Sugar Cookie had a great lip sync. I can see Eternal Sugar Cookie being like a lip sync assassin because isn't she a siren? Isn't it like her song that kind of gets people under her spell? And Blackberry Cookie flopped. I don't know if this is a song for Blackberry Cookie. I feel like she's more of something spooky, something a little bit different. I don't know if Seven Wonders by Fleetwood Mac is her song. And Eternal Sugar Cookie, Shantae, You Stay. And Blackberry Cookie, girl, sashay away. Oh, I love Blackberry Cookie. I'm sad to see her go. She's the first out girl. Maybe she'll come back. I don't know. I don't know if there's a return challenge, but maybe there's an opportunity. We don't know. So at the end of the episode, all the girls are going to go and talk about their feelings. Princess Cookie and Mozzarella are smoking cigarettes together. I can see Miss Mozzarella smoking a cigarette for whatever reason. Sea Fairy and White Lily are sharing heartfelt moments about their family. Frilled Jellyfish is saying that they have a better track record than Sea Fairy. Weren't they both in the top, or was it just one of them? Black Pearl is intimidated by Mozzarella, but wasn't Black Pearl just in the top? And then Mozzarella is saying that some contestants have a questionable fashion choice while looking at Eternal Sugar. I mean, maybe when she didn't do anything for the design challenge, but I think Miss Eternal Sugar Cookie, like, she's a cute girl, so not too much. Let's see the relationships. Okay, there's no relationships yet. It's just episode 1. The girls are just getting to know each other. We can see here that Wedding Cookie. Oh yeah, I guess Frilled Jellyfish did do better than Sea Fairy, so she was just being honest about it. She said my two water girls, and she said I'm going to be honest about it. And of course, Blackberry Cookie has gone home on our first episode. We're on to the next episode. The queens are doing a quiz about hip pads, and Wedding Cake Cookie wins the mini challenge. Good job, girl. Good job. She's been winning quite a bit lately, even on just one, and she gets a little advantage for the maxi challenge. So today's challenge is the Rusical. The queens were tasked to take part in Shade the Rusical. Sea Fairy, Kugunamon, Frilled Jellyfish, and Eternal Sugar Cookie Slade. I can see Miss Eternal Sugar Cookie doing good in this challenge. And then we have Miss White Lily, Black Pearl, Mozzarella, Wedding Cake, Strawberry Cookie, and Shining Glitter doing bad in a Rusical. Maybe she's more like, this isn't her style. She wants something that's a little bit more punk, a little bit more pop. I understand that. Maybe she was like trying to fight for some like different role. Then we have Little Miss Princess Cookie only doing good. So we had some girls not do the best in this challenge. We'll see what they do. Oh, we're going right into it. Eternal Sugar, Sea Fairy, Frilled Jellyfish, Princess Cookie, Kugunamon, and White Lily are the tops and bottoms of the week. Wait, this what happened? I feel like we saw some of the other girls down in the bottom, like Shining Glitter and who's the other one that we saw in the bottom? But we saw some other girls in the bottom, but we'll see who's in the top. Kugunamon wins the Rusical. Congratulations, with Sea Fairy, Eternal Sugar, and Frilled Jellyfish all being in the top this week. I actually feel like Sea Fairy and Frill and Eternal Sugar Cookie would do really great in a Rusical. I don't know about Frilled Jellyfish. She might have just really slayed it. And White Lily is in the bottom with Princess Cookie. Okay. I don't know. I feel like Princess Cookie could slay a lip sync. I don't know, but I think White Lily, depending on the song, like if it's kind of a slower song, I think she could eat too. The lip sync song is Radio by Beyonce. Girl, and White Lily does great and Princess Cookie flops. Oop, I think we kind of know what's going to happen here. White Lily stays, and Princess Cookie, I'm so sorry, girl, but it's time for you to go. Both of the rare cookies out back to back. And we are at the end of the episode, so the girls are going to go talk about their feelings. Strawberry Cookie is crying after Mozzarella attacked her. Okay, Mozzarella girl, you need to calm down. Sea Fairy and Black Pearl had an emotional heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like they would be like kind of not in a good place for some reason. They seem kind of like a diametric opposite in terms of vibes, as like Sea Fairy is like this seemingly nice fairy and Black Pearl seems a little sinister. Black Pearl and Kugunamon hooked up prior to the show. Okay, all right. Eternal Sugar Cookie thinks that Wedding Cake runways are underwhelming. Well, she is the fashion queen, girl, so I don't know. In Shining Glitter, Black Pearl want to form a clique with Eternal Sugar Cookie. This clique would be dangerous. Like the tricks from Wings Club are shaking with this clique. The clique of Shining Glitter, Black Pearl, and Eternal Sugar Cookie. Like, because we have two messy girls. We have Eternal Sugar and Black Pearl, who are clearly they're both messy girls. And Shining Glitter, who like, you know, just got rigged out of being in the bottom last episode by the producers. Let's see these relationships. There's still no highlights, but we're going into the next episode. We can see, yeah, Princess Cookie is out, and Frilled Jellyfish twice up in the top, but no wins yet. And we've got some girls who have been safe the whole time. Mozzarella being just like, you know, causing a lot of drama over behind the scenes. And there is no mini challenge today. We're just going straight into the maxi challenge. The girls are going to act in a 60s inspired film named Zombies in Death Valley. An Eternal Sugar Cookie does great in the acting challenge. I could see it. I could really see it. We see Kugunamon, Wedding Cake, Frilled Jellyfish, Mozzarella, Sea Fairy, White Lily all doing great. And again, Shining Glitter not doing great in these performance-based challenges. Is she kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Shining Glitter. I expect her to do a lot better in this competition, and Strawberry Cookie just did good, but nobody did bad. It's not like anybody did bad this week. And what are we doing with the runway? The category is futurism. Eternal Sugar and Sea Fairy slay. Kugunamon, Frilled Jellyfish, and Strawberry did great. Black Pearl, Wedding Cake, White Lily, and Shining Glitter just did good. Okay, so Shining Glitter was the worst on the runway, one of the worst in the challenges. Shining Glitter, you're in danger. You are in danger. But again, I think Shining Glitter might be able to lip sync. Okay, so we have our tops and our bottoms. So Cougar Amon, Black Pearl, Shining Glitter, Strawberry, Eternal Sugar, and Sea Fairy Cookie are the tops and the bottoms, with Wedding Cake, Mozzarella, White Lily, Frilled Jellyfish just being safe. We'll see who wins. Who's gonna win? Eternal Sugar coming off of her bottom two, getting two wins in a row. We see her getting the win. I can see it. And Sea Fairy's back in the top, Black Pearl, Kugan Amon back in the top. These are some top girls. And then we see Strawberry Cookie and Shining Glitter. I'm sorry, my dears, you were up for elimination. Yeah, honestly, Miss Shining Glitter, like you flopped that last challenge. Like bad on the runway, bad in the challenge. If you flop this lip sync and go home to Strawberry Cookie, like, okay, I'm not shading Strawberry Cookie, but like in this look, she's in a hoodie. Oh, they both did good. And it's Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. Okay, I can see Miss Strawberry Cookie kind of doing something here. Shining Glitter, you're in danger. I don't know. Oh my god. The first gag. Shining Glitter was like in my top for like the win. Strawberry Cookie, Shantae, You Stay, and Shining Glitter Cookie, Sashay Away. We have lost a diva, an absolute icon. We've lost our like our singer. We've like what if we have a girl group, like who's gonna, fill in for that spot? I guess we have Eternal Sugar. She also sings, I think. Wow. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy episode. So now we're at the Untucked segment, and we are going to hear what these girls have to say. So Eternal Sugar thinks that Mozzarella's runways are underwhelming. I mean, that might be true. Coogan, Amon, and Eternal Sugar kissed each other. I mean, Eternal Sugar is like canonically into women, and I don't know if that kiss was consensual. I don't know. Coogan Amon and Eternal Sugar have a heart-to-heart conversation. Wow. Eternal Sugar and Coogan Amon seem to be like getting really close. We didn't hear any updates about the Black Pearl, Eternal Sugar, and Shining Glitter alliance, but maybe because Shining Glitter just went home, that alliance has kind of just like dissolved. Makes sense. So we see Eternal Sugar Cookie going from the bottom to the top and then winning a challenge. We have all these girls doing really great. We seem to have like no clear like front runner. Of course, Kugan Amon has won a challenge and is doing pretty great, but a lot of these girls have just been like, doing what they do. Mozzarella is our girl who's been safe the entire season so far. Her, White Lily, and Strawberry have not been doing the best. And of course, Shining Glitter going home in 10th. Shocking everybody. On to the next episode. In the mini challenge, the girls are going to be doing another quick look, and Strawberry Cookie wins the mini challenge, getting a little advantage in the main challenge. Hopefully, we can see if she can do something in this challenge. Oh, today's challenge is Snatch Game. Eternal Sugar is going to do Anna Nicole Smith. Wow. That's crazy. Black Pearl is doing Grimes. I can see it. Sea Fairy is going to be doing Jenny Bui. Coogan Amon is gonna do Lil Nas X. Okay. Wedding Cake is gonna do Mike Myers. That's a choice because I feel like that's not her vibe at all. Mozzarella is doing Rebecca Moore, and White Lily is doing Jim Carrey. Honestly, White Lily might be in the bottom. Frilled Jellyfish is gonna be doing Magda something, and Strawberry Cookie is doing Jane Turner. Oh, Wedding Cake and White Lily. They both took some risks with their Snatch Game characters. Coogan Amon, Black Pearl, Eternal all slayed. Strawberry, Frilled Jellyfish, and Sea Fairy just did great. What are we gonna do with this runway? The category is Roller Girls. Okay. Coogan Amon and Sea Fairy Cookie slayed. How is Sea Fairy even on roller skates? Does she even have legs? Maybe she has like a legs mode secretly. Yeah, like Black Pearl, how is she on roller skates? And Mozzarella, White Lily have a good runway. Honestly, I could see Mozzarella on some roller skates, like slaying. And honestly, Strawberry Cookie too. I feel like she'd be like cute on some roller skates. Oh, okay. Something happened. Based on tonight's performance, Strawberry, Sea Fairy, Frilled Jellyfish, you're safe. Mozzarella, White Lily, Wedding Cake, Eternal Sugar, Black Pearl, Coogan Amon, you are all the tops of the week. Nobody is gonna go home. Oh my gosh. I guess they did really good in that challenge. But wait, White Lily Cookie is snubbed for the top two because it's Wedding Cake and Coogan Amon are the top two. And they are lip syncing for the win to Living in America by James Brown. Okay. And Coogan Amon wins. I don't see Wedding Cake as like a lip sync girl. And I see Coogan Amon like being a jack of like most trades. So I don't know. I kind of see that like happening of Wedding Cake not being able to slay a lip sync. So that is Kuganamon's second win. Nobody goes home this episode. So we see the track records. Of course, Wedding Cake, that was her second time like up in the top. And everybody else did great. Strawberry's still here. I feel like that might have been Strawberry's time to go, to be honest. I don't know. Like, I don't know why they saved. I guess they all did really good. I think they just like I think to be honest, they saw like Sea Fairy and Frilled Jellyfish had a chance of being in the bottom, and I don't think the producers want that lip sync. They don't want to see the water girls going up against each other this much because I think maybe they're setting up for that Sea Fairy Black Pearl cookie lip sync. I don't know. Let's keep going. The mini challenge is nails and Black Pearl cookie wins. Okay, good job, Black Pearl. The queens will bring it to the runway. The category is black. White Lily cookie slays. I can see it. I can see it. Eternal Sugar, Mozzarella, Strawberry Cookie, Kuganamon have a great performance. And Frilled Jellyfish, Sea Fairy, Black Pearl, and Wedding Cake only do good. Black Pearl Cookie doing a bad runway when it's a black runway? Girl. Now, what had happened there? Maybe she was feeling more of her pink costume fantasy and they weren't feeling that. I can see Black Wedding Cake Cookie not being able to do black though. Black does not seem like something Wedding Cake is able to give, and Frilled Jellyfish is always in white, so that makes sense. I can see White Lily slaying in a black outfit, so can I see it with Eternal Sugar Cookie as well? Oh, okay, based on tonight's performance, Black Pearl, White Lily, Sea Fairy, Frilled Jellyfish, Strawberry, and Eternal Sugar, you're the tops and the bottoms. Kuganamon, Mozzarella, and Wedding Cake. Wedding Cake is safe. What about? We need to talk about the production. We want to hear from you. Who should go home and why? Frilled Jellyfish said Black Pearl Cookie because the struggle was real. Honestly, I would have said Black Pearl Cookie too because, girl, this is a black runway and you are known for doing black. How are you like flopping? White Lily said Frilled Jellyfish because they have done well so far, so bombing looked worse. Okay. Eternal Sugar said Black Pearl because working with them was frustrating and they were not in the same level as the other contestants. Girl, isn't that your friend? Okay. And Sea Fairy said Frilled Jellyfish because their drag is not on the same level as the other queens. But she took it great. She took that one great. You know, the water girls turning on each other. Black Pearl said Frilled Jellyfish because it's really not a school for kids. It's a competition for the best of the best. Wow, shady. And Strawberry also said Jellyfish Cookie because it's not same thing, same line. Wow. Okay. White Lily Cookie, congratulations. You're the winner of today's challenge. Great job, White Lily. I can see her really slaying like a black look. And we see Strawberry Cookie and Eternal Sugar Cookie all being in the top. Wow, I didn't even realize Sea Fairy was in the bottom. What? Did production just rig this? Because now I didn't even know Sea Fairy did bad in this challenge. All the other girls said Frilled Jellyfish did terrible and Black Pearl was like a close second. They saved Frilled Jellyfish so we can see Sea Fairy and Black Pearl lip sync against each other. That is so messy. Let me know down below in the comments. Was that really messy? Because I think I just said it earlier that I thought that the producers would want to see this lip sync. So the girls are going up against each other. I'm sorry, my dears. Sea Fairy and Black Pearl, you're up for elimination. The lip sync song is X's and O's by L King. And Sea Fairy does good. Black Pearl does bad. Oh wow. Oh wow. Sea Fairy Cookie. Shantae, you stay. Black Pearl Cookie. Sashay away. Black Pearl Cookie going home here? Okay, so it's heroes versus villains and villains are losing, I guess. Oh, that is nasty work. The producers are so nasty for saving Frilled Jellyfish just so we could see the Sea Fairy Cookie, Black Pearl Cookie. We didn't need it that early. The producers are so greedy this season. That was so nasty. And we are going to talk about our feelings again after the episode. White Lily is falling in love with Eternal Sugar. You know, it does not surprise me. Again, that's like Eternal Sugar Cookie's like entire MO. Wait, Wedding Cake Cookie says that some contestants have questionable fashion choices while looking at Frilled Jellyfish Cookie. Was that producer shade? The TV started playing a video from Eternal Sugar Cookie's family and Strawberry got jealous. Anyway. And there's no relationships to highlight. Wow. That was insane. So Black Pearl and Sea Fairy had kind of like the same track record up until this point. So it was like anybody's like game on that last lip sync. White Lily is doing pretty well. I'm actually surprised that Strawberry is still here. Strawberry Cookie is still here, and we've lost girls like Shining Cookie and Black Pearl, like two of like the divas, and we still have Miss Strawberry. And she did really well in that runway challenge in black. Yeah. Miss Mozzarella Cookie has not done a whole lot this season in terms of the competition. She's brought drama though. She's definitely brought drama. The mini challenge are going to be doing a photo shoot, and Wedding Cake Cookie won the mini challenge. Okay, she's a look girl, but not in the last challenge. And the queens are going to improvise in a late night TV show. Also, wasn't Wedding Cake in the bottom last episode too? Eternal Sugar Cookie, White Lily, and Frilled Jellyfish all slay the improv challenge. Sea Fairy does great. So we have Coogan Amon, Mozzarella, Strawberry, and Wedding Cake just doing good in the improv challenge. Again, I don't see Wedding Cake Cookie as like a performer that much. I feel like I'm confused why Coogan Amon didn't do great, but I guess she did better than these three. Um, and again, I see Eternal Sugar like doing well in this challenge. I'm kind of shocked by White Lily. I feel like she's maybe not an improv girl. And on the runway, the category is all that glitters. Frilled Jellyfish, Eternal Sugar Cookie, Wedding Cake, Coogan Amon, and Mozzarella did great on the runway. Yeah, I feel like all that glitters is not a very White Lily category, but I'm surprised Sea Fairy didn't do well. I feel like you can tell that Strawberry is on a different level runway-wise than all these other girls, so it makes sense that she's not really bringing it in the runway. Eternal Sugar, White Lily, Coogan Amon, Frilled Jellyfish, and Strawberry Cookie, you're the tops and bottoms of the week. Sea Fairy and Wedding Cake are safe. Wedding Cake saved again? Frilled Jellyfish wins. Okay. I mean, you know, everybody's got to get a win, I guess. And Eternal Sugar and White Lily are safe this week. Strawberry, Coogan Amon, Mozzarella, you're the bottoms. We save Coogan Amon. She's been doing great. I guess they want to just give her another chance. So Mozzarella and Strawberry are up for elimination. For you to lip sync for your lives, good luck and don't it up. The lip sync song is 24 Hours by Agnes, and Mozzarella does good and Strawberry flops. Ooh, okay. So, Mozzarella, congratulations, you're still in the competition. And Strawberry, I'm sorry, but girl, it's time for you to go. It might have been time for you to go a few episodes ago, but that was no shade. At the end of the episode, the girls are going to go talk about their feelings. So, Wedding Cake and White Lily are smoking some cigarettes together. Isn't this Wedding Cake's like second time smoking? Coogan Amon is spitting on Frilled Jellyfish. Oh, she's bitter. Oh, Coogan is so bitter. She is so bitter. Mozzarella Cookie and Wedding Cake think they are being overlooked. Well, I think Wedding Cake has been getting a little bit rigged, and Mozzarella hasn't done a whole lot of anything in this competition except for like start drama. And we still have no relationship highlights between these girls. These girls like don't really know each other. So of course we can take a look at everybody's track record as of right now. It seems like Eternal Sugar has kind of really done well. Coogan is still doing good. Wedding Cake, you know, she's skating by. Who else is in here still? It seems like Mozzarella is doing the worst, unfortunately. And we did lose Strawberry Cookie, so we're on to our top 7 girls. This is going. Oh, wow. The library is open. In today's challenge, the girls are going to read each other. So first up is Frilled Jellyfish Cookie. This is to Wedding Cake Cookie, the face of a superstar for podcasting. Ooh. To Coogan Amon, you've often been referred as a dancing fool. I just want to know, when did the dancing part get added? Okay. Eternal Sugar. To Frilled Jellyfish Cookie, I'm not insulting you, I'm describing you. Ooh. To White Lily, my dear, I have 3 words for you. Lip sync victim. Next is White Lily. To Sea Fairy, reading you is like a Walt Disney book. It's simply too easy. To Coogan Amon, oh darling, how old are you? Oh, now that was shade because Coogan Amon kind of gives me some older vibes too. Next is Sea Fairy. To Wedding Cake, you're like a really good pair of socks. Soft, supportive, and full of cum. Oh wow. To Coogan Amon, I'm looking for a new apartment. How much are you charging for the vacant space between your ears? Okay, I didn't know Sea Fairy was this shady. Okay. Next up is Wedding Cake. To Mozzarella, you bring everyone so much joy when you leave the room. Oh, is that because she's been the drama? To Eternal Sugar, you are so tiny and so adorable. I just want to squeeze you, but PETA would come after me. Was she calling her skinny? Next is Coogan Amon. To Wedding Cake, maybe you'd look good if you were 6 feet under. Oh wow, and they had drama last week. To White Lily. I was going to give you a nasty look, but I see you already got one. Oh wow. And last but not least, mozzarella. To Eternal Sugar. Your ass must be pretty jealous of all that shit that comes out of your mouth. Oh, she ate that. To White Lily. I don't have to roast you. I didn't expect you in this episode. Oh, okay. I don't have a roast for you. I didn't expect. Oh, okay. And Sea Fairy Cookie wins the mini challenge. Okay. I mean, her reads were like the best next to mozzarella's, so I will give it to her too. So the girls are going to be participating in a dance number about RuPaul's biography. I'm going to say about my biography. And Mozzarella and Coogan slay. Sea Fairy Frilled Jellyfish did great. And Eternal Sugar, White Lily, and Wedding Cake all just did good. Wedding Cake has not done good in like one challenge, except for like the design challenge. And what are we bringing to the runway? Plastique Fantastique. Coogan, Frilled Jellyfish, Sea Fairy all slay. Wedding Cake does great. Mozzarella and White Lily all just do good. So we have Frilled Jellyfish, Coogan Amon, Wedding Cake, Mozzarella, Eternal Sugar Cookie, and White Lily all in the top. And Sea Fairy Cookie is safe. Mozzarella gets her first win in a dance challenge. Okay, girl. She kind of gives me some dancer vibes. Coogan Amon and Frilled Jellyfish just do good. And we see Eternal Sugar Cookie, Wedding Cake, and White Lily in the bottom. Okay, so we save Eternal Sugar Cookie, and it's time for Wedding Cake Cookie to finally lip sync. So Wedding Cake Cookie and White Lily Cookie are going to be lip syncing. Wonder how they're gonna do. Oh wow. The lip sync song is Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. I actually can kind of see Wedding Cake Cookie doing good to this one. She's a little bit like, gives me some country girl vibes. But White Lily Cookie broke a light of this scenario. And what Wedding Cake does great and White Lily does good. Wedding Cake, Shantae you stay. And White Lily Cookie, sashay away. Oh wow. Oh wow. Didn't somebody just say that White Lily was going to be the next one to go? Oh, okay. So we have another challenge. So the eliminated girls are going to be paired up with our current girls in a conjoined twin challenge to get back into the race or into the pageant. So the current contestants get to choose their partner. Mozzarella chooses Princess. Okay. Coogan chooses Strawberry. Frilled Jellyfish chooses Shining Glitter. Sea Fairy chooses White Lily. Wedding Cake chooses Black Pearl. That's a really cool combo. And Eternal Sugar chooses Blackberry. So Sea Fairy slays, Frilled Jellyfish does great, Eternal Sugar, Wedding Cake, Mozzarella, and Coogan just do good. I've made some decisions. Sea Fairy, you're the winner of today's challenge. White Lily, you're back in the competition. Okay, she went home just to come right back the next episode. And Frilled Jellyfish, Eternal Sugar, you are safe. Wedding Cake, Mozzarella, Coogan, you're in the bottoms. Wedding Cake in a design challenge being in the bottom. Coogan Amon, you're safe. Oh my gosh, Wedding Cake is lip syncing again, and she just lip synced. So Wedding Cake, Mozzarella, you're up for elimination. The lip sync song is Kill. Oh, I love this song. By Grimes. This is a good song. This is from the one of like my favorite albums by Grimes too. Ooh, and Mozzarella does great. Oh, she did the best split of the season. Okay, girl. And Mozzarella stays. Wedding Cake Cookie sashay away. I did not know the producers wanted Wedding Cake to go. I feel like they were saving her, but maybe they were like, girl, we can't save you every episode. Because honestly, she's not done the best. Oh wow. So we're talking about our feelings again after the episode. Coogan Amon, Eternal Sugar, and White Lily got into a heated debate. Mozzarella tries on Frilled Jellyfish's wig. Oh, is that a wig? White Lily is cheering Sea Fairy Cookie up. But didn't Sea Fairy just win? And White Lily, I don't know why. White Lily is sharing a personal memory. Okay, they're just talking. Aw, Sea Fairy and White Lily are friends. That makes sense. They just work together in the design challenge. And where are our track records? So Sea Fairy honestly has been doing pretty lackluster until this episode. She's kind of turned it around. Frilled Jellyfish still doing well. Eternal Sugar doing well. Coogan Amon, like after her 2 wins, like almost back to back, has not really done a whole lot. Mozzarella Cookie is a girl in the bottom, and White Lily is back. Oh wow. And of course, Wedding Cake Cookie has been eliminated. She's lost two lip syncs this season. We're going into the next episode. We are at our top 6. The season is getting kind of close. The mini challenge are going to be doing a song, and Frilled Jellyfish won the mini challenge, getting a little bit of an advantage in the maxi. So the girls are going to be participating in a roast about the pearly gates. And of course, Internal Sugar Cookie does well. Like, she's basically an angel, or kind of like a, the opposite of an angel, like a fallen angel. So she slays. Frilled Jellyfish and Coogan do great. Mozzarella, White Lily, and Sea Fairy just do good. I feel like Sea Fairy has trouble being like mean. Like a roast. She's too much like, because I feel like Eternal Sugar Cookie, you look at her and you're like, oh, she's a pretty girl. She's not going to be able to roast. But we all know Eternal Sugar Cookie is nasty. She is nasty down. She is a murderer. Mozzarella. I can't believe Mozzarella didn't do good. I feel like she'd be good at a roast, but maybe she's just better at like roasting people like to their face instead of like in a roast format. And we have a runway. The category is daytime drama. Sea Fairy slays. Okay, she knew she was in the bottom. She's like, I gotta do something. But White Lily Cookie also does great. And everybody else just does good. Oh, so I've made my decision. Eternal Sugar, congratulations, you have won the challenge. Coogan Amon, Frill Jelly, good luck, you're just safe this week. And because of Sea Fairy's runway, she is going to be saved from the bottom. Sometimes a runway just kind of saves you, and Sea Fairy just had like the best runway of the season, I think, so she just got saved. So that means White Lily and Mozzarella are back up for elimination. These girls just lip synced like 2 episodes ago, and Mozzarella just lip synced last episode. And the lip sync song is The Contortionist by Melanie Martinez. Oh, and these girls both slayed. And we did not get a double. We did not save both of these girls. Mozzarella, you're here. White Lily Cookie, thanks for coming back, but you are back out the door, girl. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's gonna hurt Sea Fairy because she just lost her best friend. At the end of the episode, the girls are going to sit and talk about their feelings. Mozzarella is accusing Coogan of being the judge's favorite. Is that true? And Mozzarella pretends that it's their birthday so they get better treatment from the guest judge, but Sea Fairy clocked it. Mozzarella is so drama. Oh my gosh, not Mozzarella. Like, she's so drama. This track record is drama too. Like, our lip sync assassin, I kind of called it too. Didn't she win the dance challenge? Yeah, she did win the dance challenge. So we have Eternal Sugar, kind of in the lead right now with 2 wins, but Coogan Amon also has 2 wins. Frill Jellyfish just 1. Sea Fairy with 1. Everybody has 1 win. This is our top 5. This next episode is going to kind of be a little bit of a page turner and like who's here. And then like Miss White Lily Cookie has just she came back, she returned and not died, but she went back in the oven, girl. Bring in the puppets. The girls are going to be parodying each other using puppets, and Sea Fairy won. That's kind of surprising because she did bad in the roast. And the girls are going to be participating in a parody commercial about their hometowns. Eternal Sugar, Coogan Amon, Frilled Jellyfish, Slade, Sea Fairy, and Mozzarella had great performances. I think we're kind of seeing like the divide. It seems like Eternal Sugar, Coogan Amon, and Frilled Jellyfish are on a different level than these other girls, and Sea Fairy and Mozzarella just are not as strong of competitors, unfortunately. But the girls are going to be bringing it to the runway in Mirror, Mirror, Mirror. Coogan Amon, Eternal, and Sea Fairy. Again, Sea Fairy's bringing it to the runway because she knows if she doesn't bring a runway look, she has nothing really else because she's not doing great in these challenges. Coogan Amon is the winner of the challenge. Eternal Sugar and Frilled Jellyfish, good job this week, you're safe. Sea Fairy and Mozzarella, I'm sorry, but you are up for elimination. I don't know. Mozzarella's been in the bottom like 3 different times, Sea Fairy. If you can't like turn something out in this lip sync, like she might take you out. And the lip sync song is Claws by Charlie XCX. And they both just do good. Okay, they both just do good. So we keep Sea Fairy and Mozzarella. I'm so sorry, girl. Our lip sync assassin, it's time for you to sashay away. Where's all the drama? The drama's gone now because Mozzarella left. Real Jellyfish and Coogan Amon are getting into a fist fight. Oh, wow. Oh, didn't Frill Jellyfish also clock that she was the producer favorite and she just won? Eternal Sugar and Sea Fairy worked with Coogan Amon to campaign to send the eliminated queen home. That feels targeted and not very nice. Coogan Amon and Frill Jellyfish Cookie are enemies. Oh wow, well they did just get into a fist fight. Oh wow, our top 4 queens, and the drama peaks in this episode. They all have the exact same track record with 3.70, and Sea Fairy Cookie is not doing great. And she's kind of like default 1-2 lip syncs. That is our, but right now, Kuganamon has 3 wins. Eternal Sugar has 2, and Frill Jellyfish just has 1. Of course, Sea Fairy has a win. Ooh, poor Mozzarella. 3 lip syncs and then getting eliminated. The mini challenge, the girls are doing nails. Frill Jellyfish won. This is our top 4 challenge. So this will determine who makes it into our finale, I think. Today's challenge is the ball. The Charles family backyard ball. Country cousin realness. And Sea Fairy and Jellyfish do amazing. Oh, this is drama. If Sea Fairy wins, making it into the finale, and we have to see Eternal Sugar and Kugan Amon lip sync against each other, that's drama. So Frill Jellyfish gets the win. Sea Fairy is safe this week. And we see Eternal Sugar Cookie and Kugan Amon, our 2 frontrunner girls, lip syncing against each other. Oh my gosh. The lip sync song is Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. And Eternal Sugar Cookie and Kugan Amon do bad. To Super Bass by Nicki Minaj, we have the worst lip sync of the season right before the finale. And Kugan Amon, they choose to keep her, and Eternal Sugar Cookie sachets away. Wow. That was like really interesting. Sea Fairy Cookie and Kugan Amon kiss, and it was noticed by Frill Jellyfish. Interesting. Frill Jellyfish Cookie, Sea Fairy Cookie, and Kugan Amon shared personal memories. It seems like they're like kind of giving a click. And Frill Jellyfish, Kugan Amon, and Sea Fairy are talking a lot and bonding. Frill Jellyfish and Kugan Amon are no longer enemies. Frill Jellyfish and Sea Fairy are friends, and Sea Fairy and Kugan are in an alliance. So it seems like at the end of the day, Frill Jellyfish and Kugan Amon decided to put their differences aside. Frill Jellyfish and Sea Fairy Cookie are friends. We always saw in the beginning those are 2 like little water girls, and Sea Fairy and Kugan are in an alliance. Interesting. This is interesting that it seems like Frill Jellyfish is playing between both friendships. I don't know how people are going to feel about that. So we're at our top 3. Frill Jellyfish has the best track record with 2 wins, never placing in the bottom 2. Sea Fairy Cookie has 1 win and 2 bottom 2 placements, and then Kugan Amon has 3 wins and was in the bottom in that last episode against Eternal Sugar. I'm gagged that Eternal Sugar Cookie did not make the finale. Like, is anybody else gagged? Because I saw her being like a possible winner. I'm gagged. Okay, so so the girls that did not get to do the reading challenge get to read a few of these girls. So Strawberry Cookie is up. I thought of you today to Black Pearl. It reminded me to take out the trash. Oh, okay. Next up is Black Pearl Cookie to Eternal Sugar. Your idea of a wardrobe is a swimsuit and it's in a different color. Okay. Shining Glitter to White Lily. It's kind of hilarious watching you try to flirt your entire vocabulary into 1 sentence. Okay. Oh, it's trying to fit your entire vocabulary into 1 sentence. I don't know, Shining Glitter. Like, that was not a good read. No shade. Next is Princess Cookie to Wedding Cake Cookie. People don't appreciate how much money you have to spend on makeup when you're covering 2 faces. Oh, was that tea? Okay. And of course, Blackberry Cookie to Eternal Sugar Cookie. Hey, you have something on your chin. No, the 3rd one down. Oh, I don't like that read. We're not body shaming any of the girls, Blackberry. And no shade, but in this photo, you're looking a bit wide yourself. The contestants are going to be voting for Miss Congeniality. Of course, Frill Jellyfish is just going to vote for Sea Fairy because that's her bestie. Strawberry is voting for Shining Glitter. Blackberry is voting for Strawberry. White Lily is voting for Sea Fairy. Eternal is voting for White Lily. Princess is voting for Mozzarella. Now that's an unpopular opinion. Mozzarella was definitely not the nicest. And Shining Glitter is voting for Eternal Sugar. Are they friends? Like, I don't know. Black Pearl is also voting for Sea Fairy. It seems like maybe they put their differences aside. Wedding Cake is voting for White Lily. Kugan is voting for Sea Fairy. And Sea Fairy is voting for Kugan. Mozzarella is voting for Jellyfish. Yeah, it seems like Sea Fairy is going to be the Miss Congeniality. I can see it. I don't know. Like, was she nice or was she fake? Let me know down below in the comments if you think she was like a nice girl, if she was being fake about it. So our top 3 will participate in a music video for Clover's newest single. And they all slay the runway in their best gowns. They all slay. Ladies, girls, it's time to decide who's going to be the winner of the pageant. Sea Fairy Cookie, I'm sorry, this is not your time. Sashay away. Brill, Jellyfish, and Coogan, you are going to lip sync for the crown. The lip sync song is Mi Amor by Nova Miller. Okay, I don't think I know this song. Brill, Jellyfish slays. Coogan Amanda's great. Who is going to win? Type it in the comments before you see it. I don't know. I feel like there's a big case for both of them. So Frill Jellyfish seems to kind of be like a very consistent girl. She didn't really have any bad weeks. She didn't really have any bad weeks. And Kukan Aman, there was some kind of allegations that she might have been like a producer favorite. I mean, she's got a very marketable look, I understand, but was it Paola that got her to the end? I don't know. Because she did do really bad in that final lip sync against Eternal Sugar. Girls, I made my decision. The winner is Frilled Jellyfish Cookie. Oh my gosh, congratulations! Clap, 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 clap. Oh my gosh, Frilled Jellyfish. Prance. Frilled Jellyfish is the winner of the first season of our pageant of Clover's Cookie Run Kingdom pageant. Oh my gosh, great job, Frilled Jellyfish. Never lip syncing one time in the season until the end, and she did slay that lip sync. Kugan Aman is in second place. She did a great job in the season getting the most individual wins out of anybody, but her lip syncs kind of left us a little bit with something to be desired. And of course, we have Sea Fairy, who was in our top three. She did not make it to the finale, like to the final lip sync, but she was our Miss Congeniality. She was our congenial queen. And this is kind of the final track records for everybody. Let me know down below in the comments. This is so fun to do. If you want to see a season 2, and if you want to see what cookies you would want to see compete in that didn't compete in this, and do you want me to bring any of these other girls back for another season? Do you think Black Pearl Cookie might need to come back in like a costume? In like a new look, so to speak? Do any of these girls need to come back for another season? Did we not see enough of them? I feel like I might want to see Black Pearl again because I feel like we didn't get to see enough of her in this season. She was in, she caused drama, and then she was out. But let me know down below in the comments what you thought. Here are the memorable lip syncs. So White Lily versus Mozzarella to the Contortionist. We had the finale lip sync. We had Coogan versus Wedding Cake versus White Lily, and Wedding Cake versus Mozzarella. Oh my gosh. Wedding Cake did a lot more lip syncs than I thought she did. How many lip syncs did she do? I guess she did just 3, but they were all great lip syncs. That's really interesting to know. But thank you guys so much again for watching. And until next time, everybody, bye.